Right, so, welcome back. We're heading to the roof. Let's have a look at the map here. Can we just... yeah. So can I can't travel there, but can I travel, like, to that room? No. Okay, so I have to make my way to the roof. Okay. Simple enough. Ooh. Egyptian artwork there. That's interesting, just walk around and see what we've got here. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So each floor has like a theme then. So what we got on like this floor? Oh, right then. I was gonna have a wander around, but I guess not. No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. Oh yeah, the sky. I was like, what do you mean? Like, they had a fake sky, didn't they? The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of our group.
Huh.
No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Huh.
There are a lot of more rooms than there are people. Wonder what the others are for. Probably going to be more people joining?
Oh.
I didn't notice that. There's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty. An outrage. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties.
Huh?
You must be just devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But I really don't get these two at all. So, oh dear. So how do I get to, like, up there? I can't, yeah. So I can go that way if I want. Nothing to do here right now. Oh, really? Nothing to do here right now, okay. Guess we'll go to our room. It's something, alright. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again. Being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Phew! Hate to admit it, but it's actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at the last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mum would be there. And Karua too. Triple dot. Day 2. Dong ding bong. Ding dong ding dong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
A body has been discovered. Nope.
Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot!
Not the left one?
I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead!
Bloodlust?
Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria! On the double!
Is that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodless stuff either. Yeah, that's the thing I noticed. I hope he... What's with all the switches on the wall? Hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. So I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Can I just simply fast travel right over there? Yeah, we got another 5 rooms, look. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. Go speak to Sarai, I suppose. So way to just, like, go back there. Because I don't want to go into the hallway. Yeah, I'm going to walk then. Because if I can go speak to Sarai... There it is again. Totally open, unobstructed sky. Still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. Like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. It is odd when you think about it. We're so used to, like, that aspect of, like, we can just look off into the vastness of space and we're just completely fine with that. Not during the day. It's like, you know, the atmosphere sort of, like, blocks what we can see. Mostly. Alright, so where was Sarai? You were somewhere down here, weren't you? Weren't you? There you are.
Yeah.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. Your soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend Hemo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Alright, so where was the cafeteria? There we are. Alright, everybody, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up. Did you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. Probably, yeah. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless, dry bread. Is that case of like... I'm assuming they can't, but I'd be like, at least toast it. You know, like give you something. Something. Suit yourself, but there's one thing I need from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the last Defense Academy campus. You gotta be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Okay. Like what? Sounds like fun! You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? What kind of game is that? If there are, you can go in on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know? You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So, once you're finished with breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. New home, okay. I feel like we're playing right into Sarai's hands, yeah. But we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. What's with the big gacha machine? Or is it a gumball machine? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. I'm still curious about the big metal door. Like, what's the giant fridge? This size, I wouldn't be surprised if someone accidentally got shut inside. Okay, that answers that. So, Candy-O-Matic. Okay. What about this? Condiment dispenser? The Ration-O-Matic. Places to sit here. There's fish outside. Fish tank. Those fish going to be used as food ingredients? I mean, probably. Okay, so we need to check each floor then. Strange room. Oh. What the? Oh, it's you, Darumi. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Are the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it's a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Okay, what is this? Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. And what it all does. I mean, it's clearly where you get like, isn't this the infirmary like they were talking about? Or is that a separate place? Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world. Like virtual reality. You're so advanced, you get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. Wish I had one of these at home. Sounds a little too good to be true. Looks like this one's broken though, just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not! I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden? Unless I can get Sarai to fix this. Escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that. A fantasy. Now she's crying? I can't keep up with the girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darumi's word for it. Okay, so that's that room then. Dun 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 dun. What was that? Boys' bathroom, okay. Yeah, there's the entrance hall I'm after. What was those statues? Ah, Takumi, you came to check out this area too. Huh? Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hole? Huh. Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. Hello. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Yeah. Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I could appear anywhere on school grounds. How? Anyhow, even if you make it past these flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey!
If you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. Why does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. Found something much more interesting. Interesting how? You had to be worried what's interesting in this place. There's machines over there. Go look at them. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a manual. Some kind of reference material. I don't think I need to look at this right now. Okay. Yeah, what are they? So interesting about the... What are they even for? Seems they're a special model of fire extinguisher. Huh? Fire extinguisher? That's right. I put them here so you can use them to go exploring. Yeah. You again? Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemo-anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. I was gonna say, like, on the flames undying? Like, how do you stop that? It's like, okay, so temporary. They come back. Oh, wait a minute, you're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Outsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins. You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get to you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember?
Oh.
Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's dangerous business, going out the door and into the unknown.
Oh.
And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead to your despair. Despair, you say? I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school and by extension humanity for the next 99 days. And ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? Depends what a happy ending is in this world. So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. There's a way to get past the flames. There's a way for us to get home. Were you listening just now? Sarai said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? I mean, do you have any idea which direction it is? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Oh, I agree with that. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a new way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Aito's determined to defy Sarai to the very end. Be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Okay. We can interact with it. These fire extinguishers harness our hemo-anima to put out the undying flames for a little while. We're supposed to use them when we want to explore the surrounding area. But according to Sarai, there's nothing but ruins out there. Might be able to find some useful items and materials, but we still have to worry about being attacked by invaders. We can't be revived if we die outside school grounds, so we probably shouldn't go outside without being fully prepared. Very well. Let's back up, so we want to go up to the second floor now. Okay, so we can go to the bathroom there, should we desire. There's another one there. That's where we were. Okay, so let's head into the training room. This room. It said training room on the door, but looks more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? Upgrade class weapon. Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? All these machines just look like arcade games to me. He's back again. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your virtual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills using just your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your hemo-anima gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. What? You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey,
Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. VR training. Gotta admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Alright, we'll back out. So 3rd floor now is what we want. Okay. 3rd floor. Let's go to the infirmary, because, yeah, I want to see what's going on in here. Ooh. This must be the infirmary. But when I think infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Though I guess that could apply to any part of this school. Like, yeah, there's the coffin drones. This machine. Yep. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Durumi from the battlefield. So I called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. Oh. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. It sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, you see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revivomatic. Revivomatic? Got the guns! Got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then we're alive again. Just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. Sure is amazing tech. Still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the hemo anima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. Could be clones. While we're on the subject, hemo anima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? How does it do it exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who's in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? That's a fair point. Something tells me the only way to find that out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. Yeah. What is the criteria? Because there had to have been one. So we're after the defense room now, rather than the war room. Ooh. Defense room. Oh. What in this? That's where the special something is. Surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and the classrooms of the school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. Yeah. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here, inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. What about the fire extinguishers? Could we not use them to go through? If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sarai will tell us the truth seems like a more effective and efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. Still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up. or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario.
Huh?
What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will. Would she? You may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Yuruko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. Something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Alright, at least we found what we're defending. Curious about that connecting... Does it just, where am I? Yeah, so I was there, so it would be this, wouldn't it? So I can move to the connecting hallway? Feels strange. Okay. Let's just go over to the ballroom. Hi.
Oh.
Hey there, Sumido. How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
Aha!
Did you come here for another explanation of what your hemo-anima can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp of the basics. Go on then. The hemomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you step it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo-anima. Yeah, but what? By harnessing that power and shaping into physical form, you'll gain access to your class armor and class weapons. Class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemo-anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it all do that? It's the actual process behind... Don't get so hung up on details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, I am thou. All right. Or ora, or something, and just go with it.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us and not to everybody? That would be my question. Like, everybody gets that power? Think how, like, powerful that would be. You know. Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight. But not before. Guess I should have seen that coming.
Aha!
One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the undying flames again? The wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. No, that one I'm okay with. No, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. True to their name, the undying flames never run out of fuel. It still goes on about it, okay. And can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burnt to a crisp. Huh. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules? Are they magic or something? The Undying Flames barrier has a radius of over a little half a mile, with the academy at the very center. The board itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. What special means? Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defensive mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. My guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. I haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. Should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. Even that big dragon? If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. The undying flames act with a will of their own to keep the school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. Could ask any number of questions right now. Yeah, well, like, what? But I doubt I'd get any answers. But no choice but to accept this is the way of things. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how we'll defend this place. How well defended the place is. Like, I'm just thinking, like, they're gonna figure that out eventually, right? What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. And just how do we do that? What's over there? What's this machine here? It looks important. A lot of RGB going on. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. It's all completely automatic, huh? I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Sarai for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. Are you part of the computer? He's right about that. But not in the way he thinks. What now?
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
You really got your, like, feet in like a footbath or something?
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
They got a Monokuma. Well, it's a... What was the other one? I can't remember her name now. The pink Monokuma. Like, what was that one called? Looks more like that on his mug. I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I'm pretty much finished looking around. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria.